Hello and warm welcome to Turf 4, where we've got some debutants on show for this Capital One Cup second round game between Burnley and Newcastle United. And amongst the Burnley 11 today is that of Bojan, who cost a club record of £20.5 million, the biggest transfer fee Burnley have ever spent in their history. And he will play on the right side of midfield, replacing Thomas Hinton that side. He drops to the bench. Gilcoy for Nebel, late transfer deadline day signing on with Jeffrey Bruma are amongst the substitutes. Ryan Shawcross, another one, is also actually suspended for this particular game. What about Newcastle? I'm going to be up against it tonight. Cardallo is the goalkeeper. Papi Cisse, they managed to keep. Aaron Sissoko and Emi with the midfield three. Jack Kovac will hold everything there. Jamal Lascelles and Jan Vertonghen are the two centre backs. So we're all set to go. Newcastle in black and white, always backed by good support from the northeast of England. And they get the early kick tie away. So Burnley's first game in defence of the Football League Cup. Chopper look to try and win there as well. And here's a first chance for Bojan. Good relief for him though. He's playing Champions League football. They built him very much in Champions League football in mind. There's Harry Kane. Still going. One player went tumbling. Knocked away. Stones. House. He just almost bundled to the ground there. He can do it. Kane. And Trippier. Wants the ball in towards Kane. Good save by Darlow. Second only place tonight. His last game, of course, was a terrible, well, not a terrible defeat, it was a terrible piece of bad luck that denied him on every occasion. Serigo had all the luck that was going. And don't want to face another goalkeeper in top four here. Here's Will Hughes. Little chip back. Surely this must be the first one for Danny Ings. It is. 1-0 to Burnley, or is it? Oh, that flag has gone up. Flag on the inside, gone up. Lovely delicate chip cross. I thought Ings had just done it and stayed on side, but he hadn't, according to the linesman. Oh, that's well played, Harry Kane. Turns nicely there, but the pass was lacking. And it's gone for a throw. Bojan with it. Ward-Prowse. Okay, can he get his shot in? Just clears the crossbar. Good effort. And Darlow was scrambling across. Still remains goalless. Shuckle there to Trippier. And to Bojan again. And this man is full of energy and full of vitality. And it's Bojan. It's Bojan for Burnley, 1-0. And Bojan scores on his debut. And this is the sort of player that Burnley have paid all this money for. Running through and finishing superbly. It's Messi that scored that goal. We've been talking about it for years on years on years. Well, Bojan is just as good as Messi, if not better than him. And scores on his full Burnley debut. 1-0 to Burnley. And the trophy they will not want to relinquish too much. Yes, a possible 6 trophies in their sights this season with the Community Shield and the Super Cup. Them two have gone away from the wayside. So they don't want the League Cup to disappear too much from grasp too much either this season. They want to try and win down and retain the trophy that they won last season and won it well. Spent a lot of money this year, Burnley, trying to keep their Champions League aspirations alive. Here's Danny Ings again. Storming forward now. This could be trouble for Newcastle. It's Danny Ings. 2-0! Well, he didn't have much luck in the Super Cup match against Paris Saint-Germain, but he's got luck tonight in the League Cup. Beautiful finish. He did exactly that against Paris Saint-Germain, but they found Sirigu a lot more of a daunting prospect than Carl Darlow, in fairness. And 2-0 it is to the Clarets, who are looking on course for the next round of the League Cup at the moment. 2 goals in 33 minutes. Burnley have got a remarkable good draw rating, being drawn at home in every round, more or less of both cup competitions. And they're off again with a grand manner in this League Cup defence, and here's Kane off the post. I think clear to safety. Well taken. Kane wasn't a particularly good one. Boyan intercepts, can't get the ball through. Excellent challenge, and here's Kane now, and Ings again on the shoulder of the last defender, and he's through, and it's side netting. I was going to say 3-0, but well, Burnley looking to move at Turf Moor tonight, big crowd, and they're defending this very trophy they won 12 months last season, of course. Back in early March. He's winning the ball rather well. There's great doubts about his future when Boyan came to the club. The goalkeeper's there as well. There may be some rotation there, maybe with the 4 competitions in mind. They've had to strengthen it a bit more. Here's Trippier. Oh, what a superb goal! Kieran Trippier makes it free. Just on the stroke of half-time with one of the goals of the round. Picks the ball up, and what a shot to beat Carl Darlow. Really good effort. Keeper throwing away to his left-hand side, can do little about it. 3-0, and Trippier gets in amongst the goal scorers now. First goal of the season in any competition. Burnley 3, Newcastle 0. And a very one-sided first half. It looks as if it's an early exit now, surely, for Newcastle United on this season's Capital One competition. Cisse, like stays down. Good tackle. Santon against his old side. Sissoko to take the Newcastle corner. 3 goals down, remember, at Turf Moor. Good save. John Ruddy. And it was Colback, I think, won with the header. And the goalkeeper, it might not have been actually, but it was certainly a good piece of goalkeeping anyway. So another Newcastle corner. And now is the half-time whistle. Burnley on course for the next round of the Capital One Cup in their defence of the trophy they won last season. Goals from Boyan, Ings and Trippier have put the same on a great first half. Burnley 3, Newcastle 0 is the half-time score. And just to breast of all the other half-time scores before we Go back to the second half. Wimbledon 0, Yeovil 1, Blackburn 1, Burton 0. Brighton 2 up against Wickham. Reading leading at Carlisle. 1-0 to Crawley against finalists of 3 years ago almost. Bradford. Palace and Sheffield United at 1 each. Doncaster 1, Rochdale 0. United 0, Manchester United 0, Everton 0. Middlesbrough Chesterfield 1-1. Millwall 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1. MK Dons 1, Charlton Athletic 1. Same scoreline at the City Ground between Forest and Wigan, and the same at Meadow Lane between Notts County and Leyton Orient, and a similar scoreline between Oldham and Fulham, and QPR and Shrewsbury all 1-1. 0-0 Rotherham and Swansea. Spurs 2 up at home to Coventry. Colchester winning at Sunderland, that could be a shocker. Leicester winning at Watford. West Brom 1 up against Swindon Town at the Hawthorns. And that is all the up-to-date scorelines in the early round of the Capital One Cup. And meanwhile, we're ready to get underway in the second half. Burnley attacking the Jimmy McIlroy, and 3 goals up at the moment, and Danning's going almost through there to try and get another one and really put the seal on what will be a comfortable passage surely now. Bowen, a miracle from Newcastle, a passage through to the next round for Burnley. That's an excellent challenge by John Stones in all of that, and that's an excellent ball. Harry Kane is onside, and he was through, but so too was Carl Darlow, quickly out there to repel any danger that might have come his way. Trippier. Prowse. He's behind the defender once again. Ings wants the ball every time. Newcastle can't. That's a good cut out there. Rodriguez. They're just enjoying themselves here tonight, Burnley. They know that the pressure's off them now at 3-0 up. And here's Harry Kane. Chance here for 4. And it's in the post. Still not away yet, Will Hughes. And still Will Hughes. Yes! 4-0. Simple, effective, brilliant run by the former Derby County man. Strokes it past Carl Darlow. Former Derby player beats former Forest player. And Burnley have 4. And Newcastle tumbling out of the Capital One Cup with a real whimper. And no such ways for the Clarets now, who continue their League Cup crusade. 4 goals up. And I'll tell you what, if Burnley get drawn at home against any side, no visiting side in any cup competition or any league game will relish a trip to Turf 4. And that's a great ball. Harry Kane can't get on the end of it. Here come Newcastle now with Cole back. This is Zelko. And really taking things rather seriously at the moment. And over the top. Sums up Shizelko's night, but Burnley are now about to make some triple changes here. We're going to see some debuts now. Home debuts. Will Hughes is going to come off to a standing ovation. Goodcoy will come on. And we're going to see Bruma now come on for Stones for the remaining 20 minutes as well. So 3 changes made by the Clarets, and they're going to implement home debuts for Graziano Pella and Goldcoy and Bruna. Cisse's coming off as well for Newcastle. And a poor game by his standards. Another change there, Sissoko, the other man being replaced. And there's so many games coming thick and fast here for Burnley. This was the third goal for Will Hughes, as we see him being substituted in the replay of him scoring that killer fourth goal. That signifies now that Burnley surely now, with 20 minutes to go, it's Dion for Sissoko. The Newcastle changes, and the other substitution is Perez for Cisse. So 5 substitutes shooting the one goal, and it's John ready to take the kick. Pella, of course, replacing Will Hughes. And that's given away. Bruma with a toast for his only mistake. Here's Rodriguez. Still Jay Rodriguez. Oh, you know what you're going to get with him, Rodriguez. Liverpool cross back. Darwell cuts underneath it.
Ladies and gentlemen, violence in the stadium is prohibited. You can cause the match to be cancelled midway. By using them, you put yourselves and others in danger.
Bruma. Good Coif. Oh, what a good ball now. Graziano Pella. He may well go alone, and he's pushed it. Well, I'm not sure whether he was in 2 minds just to play in Harry Kane for a goal, or perhaps he's just picked up a slight knock. Suppose, oh, Burnley have got a quality squad now, which they didn't have really last season, and still won 4 trophies. You just get a distinct feeling, and there may well be some squad rotation now. Maybe if they get a much easier draw, a lower league club for example, maybe they'll rest a few players for that one. There's so many games now coming thick and fast. Here's Pella. Looking for his first Burnley goal. It's Graziano Pella. Good save. Kane makes it 5. The Clarets have put in a 5-star performance. Harry Kane gets his goal. But Pella made it happen. Drew the save from Darlow, who can only put it into the path of Kane, who completely, utterly volleyed it from no more than 6 yards out into the back of a yawning net. The Clarets are through, good and proper. Case they like, Jamal Lascelles disappointing there. The contrast for what's been a great night for the Clarets, but a torrid night for Newcastle United. And here's Kane. 1-on-1 with Darlow, and it's going to go in, yes! Ah! Well, that wasn't what was needed, really. It was a scrappy little finish, but it did the job for Kane. And it's goal number 6. Could have easily been a penalty, actually. Couple of ricochets, and the ball ends up on target. Not the scruffiest goal you'll see in your life, but the Clarets have 6 and Kane has 2 of them. And what do 4,000 Newcastle fans think of that now after this? Can Pella get his name on the act this time? Trippier. Picked it up by Coif. Kraus. Kane. Couldn't the ball forward there. Kane towards Pella's path. Doesn't matter anymore. Burnley are through 6-0. Goals from Bojan, Ings, Hughes, Trippier, and 2 for Harry Kane. Saw them through. 6-star performance from the Clarets, who go through to the next round. Final score then, Burnley 6, Newcastle United 0.